Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. When I am getting ready to reason with a man, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I am going to say, and 2/3 about him and what he is going to say. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. When you have got an elephant by the hind legs and he is trying to run away, it's best to let him run. Fellow citizens, we cannot escape history. We, of this Congress and this administration, will be remembered in spite of ourselves. No personal significance, or insignificance, can spare one or another of us. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. If you think you can slander a woman into loving you, or a man into voting for you, try it till you are satisfied. Surely God would not have created such a being as man, with an ability to grasp the infinite, to exist only for a day. No, no, man was made for immortality. A man watches his pear tree day after day, impatient for the ripening of the fruit. Let him attempt to force the process, and he may spoil both fruit and tree. But let him patiently wait, and the ripe pear at length falls into his lap. These men ask for just the same thing, fairness, and fairness only. This, so far as in my power, they, and all others, shall have. Common-looking people are the best in the world. That is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. With the fearful strain that is on me night and day, if I did not laugh I should die. I am humble Abraham Lincoln. I have been solicited by my friends to become a candidate for the legislature. My politics are short and sweet, like the old woman's dance. It has so happened in all ages of the world that some have labored, and others have, without labor, enjoyed a large proportion of their fruits. My paramount object in this struggle is to save the Union, and is not either to save or to destroy slavery. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it, and if I could save it by freeing some and leaving others alone. When Southern people tell us they are no more responsible for the origin of slavery than we are, I acknowledge the fact. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. It is rather for us here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion.